Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, my name is Elizabeth and I share my personal style, my love for easy beauty. And today I'm going to be sharing 5 easy tips to maintain healthy hair. This video is actually sponsored by Rooted Rituals. They are a hair care line that wants you to start focusing on your scalp like you do with your skin. And that is a whole concept to me. I really wasn't practicing or really treating my scalp with the same care that I do my face. I've been on a healthy hair journey for the past couple months for a couple reasons. One, my scalp has been so irritated and itchy and flaky, and it's just super annoying. It's something that hasn't really made me insecure or truly bothered me because my dandruff is more mild. I don't have serious dandruff issues like eczema, like psoriasis, and dermatitis. My dandruff is based on allergies to products and product buildup, also seasonal changes, but it's just been annoying me lately and a lot more itchy. So I've been curious to figure out how to handle that and remove it and eliminate it. And secondly, my hair just hasn't been holding curl. When I straighten it, it's not as sleek and shiny as I want it to be. And I think that has to do a lot with the fact that I love highlights, I love balayage, I love the dimension bleach puts into my hair. But it's been ruining the curl. It's not looking sleek and shiny when I straightened it. I have very dark hair and it's always been really shiny and healthy and wavy. But with the blonde, I'm losing that. So I've been trying to figure out how can I stop the itchiness? How can I get my hair to look more shiny and healthy? And I'm in a good place right now. And I wanted to share these tips with you, babe. So let's get into these tips. So tip number 1 is scalp care. My scalp care routine has gotten way better and I think this will help you guys. So part of my scalp care routine is a pre-oil. It wasn't until recently that I've been focused on making it more of a routine, something I probably did twice a month, but this is something you could do weekly, and that is applying an oil to your scalp. This is going to help lift any debris, all those flakes that you're getting. I love warming up some oil. One of my favorites is actually sesame oil, but you could use avocado oil, you can use coconut oil. I warm some up in the microwave. You can even do it on the stove, but don't go too hot because that could also cause some damage too. And I like to massage it in my scalp, massage it in the areas that are a lot more dry, super irritated, and the oil will help release and lift those flaky pieces. You can do it all over your hair, but if you just want to focus on your scalp, that works too. I love doing it before a workout because the heat kind of warms up and opens up the hair follicles and helps the oil penetrate deeper. You can sleep with it if you put a nice little plastic cap on. So there's so many ways you can do this, but you definitely want it to marinate in your hair for a couple hours. And you can do this in the morning and slick back your hair. I love a slick back oil bun because you're not only moisturizing, hydrating your hair, but it's just like an easy hairstyle to do. Next is a deep cleanse. So I do this about once a week, depending on how much buildup I have. Then you can do it twice a month, and then you can do it once a month if you're really sticking to this routine. But is a deep cleanse. You know those days when you're exfoliating, masking, hydrating, glossing your face? Think of this as that for your scalp. So a deep cleanse to me starts with a scalp scrub. So once you rinse out the oil, go in with a scalp scrub. I've tried a variety of scalp scrubs, but I definitely recommend Rooted Rituals. What I really like about this is that the exfoliants are micro. I've tried other scalp scrubs, but the exfoliant is large and they most of the time don't lather up. This lathers up so nicely, so a little goes a long way. You really feel like you're schlepping off any product buildup, all of the flakiness and dandruff. It gets removed really easy and very gently with this. It smells so good. It's made with ginger root and mint, and it just smells really fresh and cleansing. And I like that it doesn't feel like it's drying out my hair. It's not stripping it of its natural oils, and it feels really squeaky clean after, but in like a really nice, healthy way. So after you oil, go in with a pre-scrub. A scalp scrub is amazing. You guys, highly recommend. And then part of this deep cleanse, I like to follow up with a clarifying shampoo. And I don't recommend doing a clarifying shampoo every day because clarifying shampoos are meant to strip your hair, remove any buildup, remove any waxes. Like, it's supposed to make your hair feel squeaky clean. So you definitely don't want to use it every day. Once a week max if you have hair like mine. and it could also strip some of your natural hair oils. So this is something I use once a week. You could use it twice a month, but I definitely don't recommend using it every day. And Rooted Rituals has a great clarifying shampoo with charcoal, and it smells really great and clean. And then once I'm out of the shower, I go in with Rooted's Cooling and Strengthening Tonic. I apply this based on how irritated my scalp is, and you can apply this onto wet or dry hair, which is nice, and you don't need to rinse it out. So I'll section off my hair, about 2 or 4 sections, and apply 2 to 4 drops into each section and massage it with my hands. And this is just going to soothe any irritation. And what's cool is it adds volume to your hair too. It'll help strengthen it. So if you're looking for something that adds volume, this might be a nice option for you. And I also recommend using Rooted Rituals Scalp Massager. This is game changing. I highly, highly recommend you guys getting one of these. This one is by Rooted Rituals, and this is so great, not only to help massage in your tonic, but for shampooing. This is something you can use every single day, and it helps nicely suds up the shampoo, but it nicely and gently exfoliates your scalp, especially if you're dealing with dandruff on the daily. This is going to help lift those debris. It's going to exfoliate the hair follicles. It's also going to stimulate the blood on your scalp, because when blood rushes to those follicles, it's really going to nourish your scalp and bring nutrients to your hair follicles. So this is game changer. I highly recommend you guys getting the scalp massager. You're going to love it. So now that my hair is washed and clean, now let's talk about drying. I love to air dry my hair, but I need to remove any excess water or my back will be so wet. I will be dripping down the hallway. And my favorites are by Aquis. These are actually just microfiber towels which absorb so much moisture. They're so light. I normally would just dry my hair with whatever towel I use to dry my body, but I learned that heavy terry cloth towel is so damaging to your hair, causes more frizz, it can damage a cuticle. And when I got introduced to these have been game changer. They absorb so much water and my hair is less frizzy and it dries faster. So this is a towel version, which I highly recommend. It easily absorbs a lot of water. Or there's this turban style, which I recommend. There's a button here and it easily twists and holds to your hair and it's not heavy. That's the thing too about body towels, is they're so heavy, and that heaviness can also pull your hair and cause some balding too. So be mindful of that. And these are very light. But if you are on a budget, another great option is using an old t-shirt to scrunch out and absorb any extra water. This is actually a curly hair tip. A lot of babes with curly wavy hair, and I feel like this could work on all textures though and all hair types, is just to use a t-shirt. So this is one of the best and most raved about options to use, but these are definitely my favorite. And now for my third tip, which is heatless styling. I'm so surprised and in shock that I'm embracing heatless styling because, like I shared, I love a flat iron, I love a curling wand, I love a curler. I just love how polished and shiny my hair looks from using hot tools, but like I shared, my hair hasn't been holding any curl. It hasn't been looking sleek and straight. So heatless styling has been amazing. I'm surprised I've been able to achieve this wave and curl, which I normally achieve with a hot tool, but I'm not using any heat and it's amazing. I achieved these curls with this technique I learned from Justine Marjan. She's actually a celebrity hairstylist and she's the one that I got the sesame oil hair tip from. So I definitely recommend sesame oil, and I definitely recommend you guys checking out her page because she's been doing a lot more heatless styling. And all this takes is a pair of tights and 2 clips. I actually like to tie the crotch in a knot before I do this because it makes it look like I'm wearing a headband or a turban. So the crotch is going to go into the middle of your hair, and then you're going to clip it into your hair, and then go ahead and part your hair, and you're just going to do a simple French braid. But what's different is you're only going to separate your hair in 2 sections and use the tights as the 3rd section as you normally do a braid. And you're not going to grab hair onto the tights. The tight's going to be its own section, and then you're going to kind of separate and cross over, do your typical braid with 2 separate sections of your hair. So it'll be 3 sections total. Each section will be the tights, and then the other 2 sections will be your hair. And you're just going to simply braid, tie with a rubber band, and sleep on them. In the morning, unbraid your hair, and you get these really beautiful, voluminous braids, which don't look dry, which look shiny, and I'm obsessed with this technique right now. It really gives a nice voluminous look. So definitely go check out her page for more heatless styling tips, but I've been loving this one. So tip number 4 is a split end mender. This is a new discovery from Justine Marjan, and that is mixing equal parts coconut oil and equal parts honey to help soothe and mend your split ends. I love anything natural, and honey and coconut oil are so hydrating and moisturizing. So that's been a really fun thing to add into my routine because my ends look hydrated and moisturized, and it's so easy to do. So that's definitely another great tip. When your split ends get more noticeable, your hair just looks so dry and lackluster. So this split end mender has been great, and it's so easy to make, and it's very affordable and natural. So definitely recommend that. So yeah, those are my tips to help you maintain healthy hair. I'm very happy where I'm at with my hair. It is shiny. It feels nice and healthy and not dry. It's not as frizzy, and I've been digging these tips. So again, thank you so much, Rooted Rituals, for sponsoring this video. I hope these tips help you. I hope you check out all these products because they have been really nice on my scalp. They've made my hair look super shiny. They've lessened the frizz. They've taken care of my split ends. They have been really awesome. And if you have any healthy hair tips, be sure to comment them below. I'm on this journey. I want to try more. I want to experiment more. So feel free to share any of your favorites. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos from me, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.